Hey y'all, I'm Kylie Morgan. We are here in Belize on our honeymoon. I got my yoga mat, I got my water. I'm challenging you guys in this new year to the if you wanted to, you would yoga challenge. Alright, so what the if you wanted to, you would yoga challenge is all about is taking anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes a day on your mat. I am going to start leading some classes that are anywhere between 5 to 20 minutes long. I already have some on YouTube you can check out right now. Now this practice is going to be a quick and effective 5-minute flow. We are going to start with big 3 deep breaths starting in mountain pose. So as you start to settle into your practice, maybe you want to make an intention as you take these big 3 deep breaths, just feeling all the energy that you're about to create on your mat and pulling that into your heart for one more breath before you deep dive down into your first forward fold. Now, if you're doing this in the morning, you can tend to be a little tight in your hamstrings. Just go ahead and walk back and forth, bending one knee and then the other as you settle in. Halfway lift, hands to your shins, and go ahead and walk out into your first plank. Before we jump into chaturanga, let's just go ahead and start by knees, chest, chin, into your baby cobra. Feel the front of your body start to open as your shoulder blades come together, and then press yourself back into a child's pose. What I love to do is I like to take my hands behind my head to open up my triceps a little bit more and continue to open up the front of the body. Take one big inhale and exhale here as you slowly come up onto all fours. We're going to start by doing some cat-cow. So what I want you to do is drop your belly down, take your gaze up. Feel the front of your throat open as well as the front of your body. Go ahead and round in and then feel your shoulder blades come apart. Feel the back half of your body start to release and then just take it at your own pace. Very nice. All right, let's do one more round here and then start to come to a neutral position in your spine. Go ahead and tuck your toes under and lift your knees, firing up your lower core. Feel your whole body start to really wake up here. This is a full body move here, great for your core as well as your shoulders. And then go ahead and press back into your first downward facing dog. Start to walk out your downward facing dog here, bending one knee and then the other. Feel your hamstrings start to release a little bit more as you walk into another forward fold at the top of your mat. Go ahead and grab opposite elbows, hang your head heavy for ragdoll. And then vertebrae by vertebrae slowly come up back into that mountain pose. Your arms sweep overhead as you dive right back down to that forward fold. Let's go ahead and do a flow here. Halfway lift, and then go ahead and feel free to step or hop back into your first chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog, and go ahead and take it back into your downward facing dog. All right, let's get that body moving. Right leg rises up, bend your knee, open your hip, maybe circle out your ankle a little bit. Feels really good on your hip flexor. And bring your right foot in between your hands. Rise up into your first crescent lunge. Here you'll also actually feel your left hip flexor open up, and go ahead and take your arms into cactus arms to release a little bit more pressure in the front of the body. Open up your chest, and then take yourself into a warrior 2. Here I want to make sure that your shoulders are stacked over your hips, and then reach back into your reverse warrior. Feel the right side of your body open up. Windmill your arms down and maybe take a one-legged chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog, send your hips back, downward facing dog. Amazing. Let's do the other side. Other hip opens up as you bend your knee and pull your foot down to the opposite glute muscle. And then bring your left foot in between your hands, rise up into your crescent lunge on the other side. All right, you've been here before, so maybe feel yourself open up a little more as you do those cactus arms. Feel the front of your shoulders open up and then take yourself into warrior 2 on the opposite side. Reverse your warrior, reach back, look back, extend here, and then windmill your arms all the way down. Feel free to take that one-legged chaturanga for a little extra challenge on this side as well. Upward facing dog, look up, and then send your hips back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. All right, maybe if you're feeling a little springy here, we're gonna get to the front of our mat, however you wanna do so. Feel free to jump, step, hop, maybe hit a handstand on the way there, and then hit a forward fold. Halfway lift, hands to your shins, and then go ahead and sweep your arms overhead. Feel that energy and bring it into your chest. Let's do it one more time, a little faster now that we know what we're doing. Dive it down, swan dive, and then halfway lift. Good. And then if you are jumping into chaturanga, make sure you land with bent elbows to protect your shoulders. If you're going through your flow, getting a little extra credit there. Other side, right leg rises, open your hip, and then come into that crescent lunge a little faster this time, getting the heart rate up. Open up into your warrior two. Good, now we're gonna add a side angle. This is one of my favorite poses to open up your inner right thigh. Reverse your warrior, windmill your arms down, and feel free again to take that one-legged chaturanga. You should feel your heart rate coming up, and let's do the other side. Left leg rises up, bring it in between your hands, rise up, crescent lunge, reach up, look up, inhale, exhale, open to warrior two. Reach forward into that side angle on the opposite side. Use your left elbow to press your left knee out for a little extra stretch. Reverse your warrior, windmill your arms down, and take your flow. You guys are doing great. Now take a big inhale for your upward facing dog and a big exhale for your downward facing dog. Last downward facing dog of practice. Tiptoe into the middle of your mat. Now let's take ragdoll. Shake your head no, yes. Any more tension that you have stuck in your neck, feel free to let it go here. Vertebrae by vertebrae, roll up. Coming to that mountain pose the way that we began class, taking 3 big inhales and exhales as you pull all that new energy that you just created into your heart. I want to thank all of you who took the time to participate in the If You Wanted To, You Would Yoga Challenge. Namaste, and I will see you at the next class. Bye.